Howdy there, everyone. Decided to finally make me some fishing pole holders. I've got some old metal ones, but if you do a lot of bank fishing, you need some good pole holders, especially if you do a lot of catfishing. So when I do, I finally went and bought me some PVC pipe, and there's a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of different ways to build these, but I'm gonna show you why I'm gonna try to build them and see if they work. I bought an 1.5 inch Schedule 40 PVC, some end caps. These are the flat end caps. You can get the round ones and they'll work too. And then some 3/8 all thread. So I didn't bore you with taking your time on how to cut it, but always when you cut this stuff, use your personal protection. You know, be safe so you can enjoy fishing. And I bought all the hardware, nuts and bolts and washers here that you can see. So unfortunately I didn't buy enough to double nut the inside. Wished I had them now, but I didn't. But they ought to be fine. I cut everything to PVC 14 inches and my all thread 14 inches. Just seemed like a good round number to go with. Most of my poles going to stick down in there good. Have plenty enough time I get it put together to stick in most of the soil that I'm going to be in. So I'm going to build 3 like this, and if I need some different applications, I'll get the stuff to build them too. All this stuff you see, PVC, I think I bought a 5-foot piece. Bought 2, I think 3-foot all threads, all the nuts and washers and the caps. We don't have one of the big hardware stores around here close, so my local hardware store, I give 20 bucks for everything. So that's not going to be bad for making some good pole holders, so you don't lose any of your high dollar rods and reels. I've already drilled the holes. I drilled a 3/8 inch hole in these, and sometimes they leave a little burrs, so just kind of take and clean them out a little bit right there so they don't gets rid of that burrs right there on there. And, well, I've seen some other guys do it, and the way I'm going to do it, you can clamp them on the side with clamps like that. But I thought about doing that. I thought, well, I'm going to try these this way and put the nuts and washers on there. So after you drill your hose, just put your all thread through there and make sure I'm not putting, because I cut one in, so it's probably going to be burred a little. Make sure my nut will start on that one. Yeah, it will. You need to run that nut down a little ways. And I'm going to use washers. I've seen them with and without washers, but I think it'll give it just a little bit of extra strength on this bottom. Especially if you got it stuck away in the ground, it's getting a lot of resistance right there. I think that'll work. I don't know. I'm not going to leave a lot sticking in there, but I'm going to put a washer on the inside. Put a nut on it. Yeah. Oh wow. She's got some new editing in the computer come in, so we can do some more editing. Awesome. That's my wife and editor right there that edits all my videos, because Lord knows I don't know how to. Barely know how to fish. So about that much going in there, so kind of always use the proper tool for the right thing. Yeah, I use whatever's close. Yeah, whatever's closest that I can reach. And to really tighten them up and keep them tight, you could put some lock thread on there. That way you wouldn't ever have to worry about them backing off and coming loose, or double nut them. Someone forgot the glue at the hardware store, so I may be able to take them off and double nut them. There's what it's going to look like there. And then you just take that and glue that cap on there, and looky there. I ain't sharpened these ends. I may go back and with the proper angle grinder, you know, and cut the end on a stake sharp there, so some of the hard soil it might go in. So there that is. So most of my poles is going to go in there really good, just like that right there, and some extra clay in there. You can see the depth that it's going in. So the ceiling fan went on. But yeah, been excited about building them. They're so easy to build. Most of what you buy, these are, I mean, 20 bucks for 3 of these, and then I've got some extra all thread left. But yeah, if you do cut it in, make sure you're using, either run your nuts on past where you need to cut, or cut off both ends. Make sure you got one good end to start with. Just like that, guys. And a washer, another nut. I've not cut my other all thread yet. I've got to cut it because I want to make pretty sure this would work. Again, always use the proper tools. Ratchet. A wrench would probably be a little better in this application. Lock down tight. There you go. Just that quick. You got another one. Like I said, it took me about 5 minutes to cut these after I found my tools. So, guys, it's probably one of the best economical. I've seen lots of people use them. Pole holders that you can have, you know, all around just good. Like I said, I used 1.5-inch pipe. I don't care if my poles are a little sloppy in there. That way I can cover all of them. I got to now cut the other all thread for this other one and get it put together, and then get some glue, because I am going to probably glue them on. That way if you put it in hard ground, and you can pull it out easier. But like I said, you can, if you want the application, take some clamps and go around there, you know, stick it up so far, put some clamps on it. But I've got them two built. I may actually put this one on the side of my bait tank, so I've got a pole holder on there. I've been able to do that, since sometimes you just in a place where you can't use pole holders and you can use something else. My bait tank will work for that. So guys, hope this has been informative. Like I said, there's a lot of different ways to do this. I like using the washers. Some people don't use the washers on there, but double nut it, put some Loctite on it, whatever. Make them so you don't use that expensive equipment. So that's our little indoor adventure. It's been raining a lot today, so no fishing going on here today, but I got some maintenance to do on everything, so thought I'd make these too. As always, get out each and every day and have your own adventure, and have fun, guys. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate every one of you. So thank you all a lot.